so unique. You can talk about it, you can teach it, you can rant.
They'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, anything can happen in the NBA. But
then there's Butler, and it's Big Daddy in at the 4. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to...
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Barry. Adebayo with it, defended by Gobert. Go.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And Minnesota calls time here. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
Of their first 5 shots.
Here's Barry. There's that was something else, man. Wow.
Showing some power.
Rozier showing you nice feel for recognizing that one of his guys was wide open and got him the ball.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Now here's Conley. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. Pass to Towns.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
McDaniels find
you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Edwards. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, doctor. Oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a nice floor awareness that time from right. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
The Timberwolves trail. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. Edwards against right. Gobert with a screen on right. Edwards for 3. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's Barry. He played a great game against Indiana. He drops it from range. Butler's got 6.
You know, when Butler is making an impact from the three-point range, it really does a lot for his game. It makes those driving lanes he likes to attack going to the hoop a little bit wider.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, you always want high field goal percentages from the bigs. These are the best at efficiently putting the ball in the bucket. Bam Adebayo, #1. And, of course, Kevin Love.
The challenge for bigs is not only to create high percentage looks, but to also finish consistently. This group, they do just that.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. It's McDaniels on the wing. They need this. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Rozier outside. Let's go with a 3. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Rozier. 11 points in the game.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Edwards is doubled. Towns for 3. That shot missing. And it's Miami's ball. 13-point lead. Snatched up. Outside for Rozier. Launches a 3. Buries it from 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting 33% in the first quarter. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Rozier. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Oh, this has been a really nice stretch for them.
Yeah, they really are taking advantage of these opportunities that are given. You can't help but look toward their defense.
Oh, how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
The offensive rebound. And here's Wright from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Wright's got 6 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Conley to the inside. Leaps for it, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for McDaniels.
Kyle Anderson.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow,
man. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Minnesota now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And Minnesota has possession. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Warren's checked in for Towns.
Timberwolves substitution, T.J. Warren.
Here's Conley. Banked it in off the glass. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Pass to Warren. Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Back to Warren. 5 to shoot. Shoots. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And he gets it to go.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. You got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
And here's Minnesota now. Conley passes to Warren. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. Over to the wing. Looking to end the run. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the 3. And Adebayo slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And it's Warren missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Adebayo, no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Reed. Right against Edwards. And here's Conley. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Barry. From 13. And there's another one for the Heat.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Reed to screen on Rozier. Here's Conley with the drive, and it's in there. Conley's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
And here's Butler outside. Reed with the rebound.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Edwards can't hit.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Sinks the tray.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Anderson for 3. The shot comes out, and Miami. It's Warren on the wing. From outside, off the mark. And Miami has possession. Here's Butler. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gabriel comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Mays in for Conley.
Gabriel. Skylar Mays.
Warren against Butler. Will it go? And it's Warren missing.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's Barry. 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Anderson. Finished off the break.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And here are the Heat now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Barry.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And it's Warren missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And again, Miami with a triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the Miami Heat way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. He's out there with McDaniels, and it's Anderson in at the 2-guard. Towns a screen on right. Pass to Towns. The 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Barry. 3-pointer Rozier. And again, Miami with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside, Anderson. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Miami with the ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Towns. To halt the run. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
And he gets the bucket. He's got 21.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Anderson passes to McDaniels. Off target with the 3.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
4-3, and there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Anderson. Barry pulls it in.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point. Opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Pass to Love from deep 3-point range. Here's Barry. Back to Love. From deep. First shot won't go. Now here's Conley. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Towns finds Conley. Lets it go. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Love. Pass to Barry. Adebayo with it. Love with the ball. The 3. And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Rudy Gobert.
So it's Minnesota now. McDaniels from long range. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5. Love passes to Adebayo. Over Gobert. And again, it's Miami converting.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Robinson with a double. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the left wing. The floater. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Minnesota has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Robinson. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle always on the interior.
The Timberwolves shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The shot by Conley, no good. Miami's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep, and it's Love missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Left side McDaniels. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Oh, that's good.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Outside Conley. On the take. Pass to McDaniels. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Jimmy Butler.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
Clock is at 3. McDaniels from long range.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And here's Conley. To the wing, right side. Here's Towns. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
It's McDaniels on the wing. 11 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Hero for 3. He drops it from range. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Timberwolves shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Hero for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. Barry pulls it in.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Fires it from 18. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Ha, looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Outside Conley. Can they get it? No good there. And Miami will go the other way with it. Adebayo in the post. Towns on him. And he drops it in from the low post. Adebayo's got 25 points. So it's Minnesota now. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. Hits a 3-pointer.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Outside for Love. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. McDaniels with the rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Conley finds McDaniels. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Adebayo, that's good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
And for the Heat, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Now Conley. Edwards with it. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Love grabs the miss.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And here's Robinson. And here's Adebayo. Covered by Towns. Hero for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels passes to Edwards. No good on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Barry, driving to the basket.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Love against Towns. And a miss there on the triple. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Robinson. Right side Love. The 3 is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting. but his teammates have had his back.
For three, Robinson. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Stolen by Hero. 27 seconds left in the second period.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Edwards. 23 points for him last game against the Celtics in Boston.
Also, his ability to push the action and get to the line made a huge difference.
Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Hero.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Heat delivering the blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much. Fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East. And some of these teams are at the top of the mountain. Big fella, would you ever climb a mountain?
Ernest, I don't climb mountains. I am the mountain.
Yeah, it's a little rocky, a little bumpy.
Don't get hit by the avalanche, Kenny.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Timberwolves.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. The rebounding delta has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied, and I'm not sure they have the players to change that.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got DeLon Wright. He's out there with Terry Rozier. Jimmy Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Big Daddy in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
Jimmy Butler. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Jimmy Butler's work ethic is really impressive. I mean, it seems like he never stops improving his game and looking for ways to be more effective on the floor, and that's why he's been as good as he's been so far in his career.
Butler hits them both. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 31% in the game.
And with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
Here's Edwards. There's the drive, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Well, Miami shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Pass to Butler. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Butler's got 26.
That time you see the hustle there by Buckets. First corralling the miss, then sinking the dagger.
Conley passes to Towns. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on right. And here's Edwards outside. Miami grabs the miss. The practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
The kick out to Conley. Fires the three. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Rozier. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Butler passes to Adebayo. And that one's good. Adebayo's got 31.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now Edwards. Gobert with it. Give him 8. Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Rozier. Conley passes to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Pass to Rozier. Adebayo a screen on Conley. Back to right. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Butler can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Towns a screen on Butler. McDaniels can't hit. For Miami, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Butler. 26 points for him. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Nasty. I'm talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Now here's Rozier. He's got 12. Up and over Conley. Rozier can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Towns on a screen. McDaniels with it. Now right defending. Edwards for 3. Towns for 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Miami shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Here's Barry, guarded by Edwards. It's right on the wing. Adebayo a screen on Gobert. Right. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Oh, there's the alley. The shot by Towns, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Miami grabs the miss. Butler finds Wright. Now Rozier. And here's Wright. He's got 9. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Wright. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Rozier against Conley. Pass to Barry. Now here's Butler. Double team on Butler. Here's Barry. And here's Wright from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Conley passes to Edwards. Conley, a screen on Wright. And here's Edwards outside. Miami grabs the miss. Butler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Over Butler. That shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. And it's Butler with the jam.
A late bloomer. Butler's worked really hard to become a go-to guy, and he's out to prove that he is every night.
Minnesota's shooting a low 29% since halftime. Up top, Edwards. Hounded by Wright. Edwards against Wright. Edwards, a pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler, the open look. McDaniels with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Edwards. Conley with the ball, trying to get back on track. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's Rozier with it. He's picked up by Conley. Wright with the bucket.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now Edwards. He's got 16. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside McDaniels. Puts up a 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And following that, the number of second-chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
So Miami ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Gabriel comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Warren's checked in for Mike Conley. And Anderson subbed in for Edwards. Good on the second one.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
And he nails the third. Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to
The Heat shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Martin outside. The 3 is up. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. And here's Minnesota now. McDaniels passes to Warren. McDaniels, a screen on Strus. Here's Warren. That shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Martin. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Anderson with it. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Reed sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Warren. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Mills from the arc. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Anderson. Now Reed, covered by Bryant. Reed in the post. He's against Bryant. Reed can't hit. Strus the pass to Martin. And here's Mills from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
They double him with Bryant. Pass to Gabriel. Launches it. The shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. Mills with it. On the wing, Strus. Three-pointer. And again, Miami with a triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Warren. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Strus. Three-pointer, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Anderson. And that one drops. Anderson's got his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Warren. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Miami, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. We've got Edwards, Myers-Leonard out there with Troy Brown, and it's Mays in at the point. Pass to Gabriel. For 3. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Barry. And here's Bryant outside. Drains the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside Edwards. And here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
And Miami has possession. Down low. Here's Strus. And it's good for two.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Driving in, Mays with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Heat shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Mays. He's guarded by Mills. Leonard can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Strus's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Edwards has got his first 2 points of the night. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Barry. And the three-pointer goes.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. It's Brown on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Barry misses. Minnesota's shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Left side, Brown. Misses from close range. Miami has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's the three. And the Heat, another three.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Mays. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And the Heat making a change here. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he makes it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one's good, Barry.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Mays. He's guarded by Mills. Driving inside. Basket's good.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Outside Mills. And Miami again with the bucket.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
And here's Brown. He got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Leonard with a screen on Mills. 5 on the clock. Pass to Leonard. And he can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Outside Mills. Shoots. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Mays. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Up top, Brown. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Minnesota, Troy Brown Jr. 2.
And both free throws good for Brown. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the fourth. This one for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 40 now.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from
Help small market teams retain talent.
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Inside, here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Barry. And the layup is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The Timberwolves have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Outside, Brown. No good. Excellent D there from Bryant. And for the Heat, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass to Mays. Over Mills. And it's Mays missing. Fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Outside, Brown. Pass to Gabriel. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Jovic. Rebound by Mays. Brown in the high post. Takes it inside. And it's Mays missing. And here are the Heat now. Pass to Jovic. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Gabriel's shot is off. Here's Barry. Shoots over Brown. And that one's good. Barry.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Here's Mays. He's guarded by Mills. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 7 points for the quarter. From deep three-point range. And again for 3. Barry's his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Barry. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Here's Brown. Edwards for 3. And Mills pulls it down. Well, the Heat's shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Barry. Now here's Mills. Lets it fly. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Outside, Brown. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Counted from distance.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch him.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Throws it up high. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Mays. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Leonard. Now Brown. Here's Gabriel. He's guarded by Martin. Clock at 4. Here's Mays. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. And it's the Heat with the ball.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Heat.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against the Timberwolves.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Big Daddy.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Here's Bryant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Barry. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.